Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Irvine Park Railroad. My name is Craig. I'll be your conductor today at the rear of the train. And up on the Iron Horse today, it looks like we have Engineer Chris. Just a few minutes taking us into the park. A couple of safety reminders. Please remain seated at all times while the train is in motion. Also, make sure to keep your arms, legs, hands, feet, everything inside the cab at all times. If you happen to drop something off the side, don't try to pick it up yourself. Just wave your hand up. Notify me, I'll stop the train, pick it up for you, and then we can go on. Now, I'm way in the back, so Engineer Chris can't hear me as well, so I'm going to need all your help to tell him it's okay for us to go. I mean, we'll all be saying all aboard. And on the count of three, I want everybody to shout out with me, all aboard. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
All aboard! Let's go.
Now, as we prepare to leave the station, just a reminder about our pumpkin patch, which is taking place from September 13th to October 31st. Give us over on the left-hand side of the train. You're going to see a lot of different types of things being set up. We have booths, carnival roads and games. We have various places to decorate pumpkins and decorate cookies, houses out here, and of course, tons and tons of pumpkins.
Guys, I know it's September, but like they're getting ready. Okay, the fall season is coming soon.
Okay, everybody, we're going to have a little bit of a reset on our engine here in just a moment.
Oh, seems like there's been a bit of a holdup.
While we're taking up, I want you to call your attention back there. Take a look over there on the left-hand side. You can see a
Aboard, villagers!
Hold, please.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have a little bit of technical difficulties, but we're all ready.
All right, y'all, we're back. Train's now running.
The oldest regional park in the state of California, the Irvine Regional Park.
Let's go. There's a bird over there. Yeah, look, there's like a bird.
When a gentleman by the name of James Irvine II sold 160 acres of land to the county of Orange for the grand sum of $1.
$1.
Right, he sold 160 acres of parkland for $1. Now, he did have a couple of stipulations. One, he couldn't cut down any of the trees in this park. And two, he should not sell alcohol in the park. So we wanted to make sure it was always a nice family park, and it has been that way ever since.
Hey, they got this builder work.
Now, if we come across the street here, we're going to come on the first of two lakes we'll be seeing today. The lake on the left-hand side is the lower lake. The lower lake is home to a lot of different types of animals, come down for drinks of water, and of course there are animals inside the lake. Yes, we have a lot of fish. You can go fishing out here if you're an adult and 16 over. It does require a state fishing license. Under 16, you can fish for free. What can you catch? Well, anything from bluegills, trout, bass, even catfish in this lake.
Catfish?
Now, we do stock the lake periodically, so it's a good shot. If you're going to put something in there, you'll be taking something out.
There's a duck. That's a duck.
Now, you know our ancestors in Orange County were very practical people. They named things in a practical manner. This lake you see on the left-hand side, that's the lower lake. It was given that name because, well, there's a lake directly above it. Can you even guess what that might be called? The upper lake, of course.
The upper lake.
And separated between the upper lake and lower lake is a dam, that rock dam over there, and very large rocks. Some people call large rocks boulders. What could that dam be called? That's right, that's Boulder Dam, the original Boulder Dam.
Boulder Dam, that's a good name.
All the way across the upper lake, you'll see a house there, and that's the oldest structure in the park. That building was built in 1914. Used to have
1914 right there.
It's
very old.
Water bikes you can rent out there. Let's see.
I've actually written in one of those before. It's very fun.
What could we call that house? The boathouse, of course. Now, looking around the corner up here, we're going to see a large red tree on the left-hand side. Looks like a California redwood tree, but it's actually a red eucalyptus tree. Now, that tree was imported from Australia and was originally designed back in the 1850s to be used and harvested for wood planks for the railroad. However, the wood proved to be too soft and brittle.
Not sure what happened there. Oh, the fence broke. Whoops. No, I did not do it.
On the right-hand side is some of the plant that I don't want you to get very close. Poison oak. Poison oak is a plant that can give you a nasty little rash to come up against it. That lasts for a couple of days, even to a couple of weeks. Now, poison oak is very easy to identify, though. It comes up in the stem. Leaves come out in groups of 3. So, Boy Scouts used to have this saying, leaves of 3, let it be. And we do that. We stay far away from our poison oak patch. People ask, why do you have that? Why don't you just get rid of it? Well, we have it there so people can take a look at it. If they want to go up hiking in any of the hiking trails up here, and what can I be able to identify when I see it in the wild? Now, it looks like Engineer Chris is taking us into a very ancient forest of California coast live oak trees. Trees in this area are hundreds of years old.
You hear that?
Now, if you look over on the left-hand side, just about where the locomotive is coming up on, you're going to see a big tree with a big knot on the bottom of it. That tree is estimated to be over 350 to 400
I saw a squirrel.
years old.
I saw a squirrel. I swear I saw a squirrel.
Above that knot, there's a hole in the tree, about 5 feet up, and there's an active beehive going on in there. You see bees flying in and out of it.
Beehive right there.
Oh, Winnie the Pooh would love that tree.
There's peacocks over there. Last time I was in here, there was one cone that was actually very deep in the ground.
Outdoor amphitheater, and coming up on a statue of our benefactor, James Irvine II. Now, he's shown there with his 2 setter hunting dogs and his rifle. Why? Well, he used to love coming up here and hunt for grizzly bears. Yeah, believe it or not, there's grizzly bears in this park. Well, there were grizzly bears in the park. That's one was spotted in 1908. And once, of course, you want to believe the little 7-year-old girl who stopped me about a week ago and told me she definitely saw a grizzly bear hiding in the bushes on the train.
1, 2, 3 peacocks.
Our peacocks over there, walking around. On the right-hand side, we see 2 buildings. The rectangular building in the back is an old soda fountain.
Ooh, the coupler doesn't. No, it's sealed.
That was a hot place to go for a date. The rectangular building is our nature center today. That building is free admission going there. Talks a little bit about the park and its history. Also, if you look all the way across the lawn over there, you're going to see a building with a red brick tile on top. That's the Orange County Zoo. If you haven't been to the Orange County Zoo, I highly recommend going over there. It's only a $2 admission to get in. We do have a nice petting zoo as well.
Oh, let's get ready.
Here is the boathouse, and you can see those water bikes that they're printing in front. Even a regular bike behind the
Oh my
boathouse.
gosh, this is a very sharp turn.
Do not get the 2 bikes confused. The ones in the front float. The ones behind do not. Now, if you look all the way across the lake, you're going to see a stone platform, and on that platform is a monument dedicated to the soldiers that served in the Spanish-American War, which took place in the late 1800s, when the USS Maine blew up unexpectedly in Havana Harbor. Now, some of the metal from the USS Maine is actually used for the plaque on that war memorial. Directly in front of the memorial is a Civil War era cannon made of solid brass. That cannon made its way all the way from the East Coast to the West Coast, traveling all the way across the country, and was originally used down in LA Harbor and Bloomington Harbor areas and helped propel.
Oh man, I missed it.
Once it formally retired from that duty, it went up to the Orange House, where it served many years, and then in 1926, it was transferred up to here.
Passing by the poison oak again. Don't touch it, it's dangerous.
Any pirate action on the upper lake. So it still must be doing a pretty good job. Now the locomotive
definitely
we're traveling behind is a 1/3 scale replica of a very famous locomotive, the C.P. Huntington.
Oh, the
Now,
C.P. Huntington.
was used in the mid-1800s. In fact, it was used in California to bring up supplies for the building of the Transcontinental Railroad.
That's
The
real.
original locomotive
That's
is
history
still
right
on
there for that
display
thing.
up at the Sacramento Railway Museum.
That's some good
But
history.
it looks familiar to most of us for another reason, not because of that. It looks familiar because we have seen it before in a book a lot of us read when we were in grade school. Yep, The Little Engine That Could. This was that of the C.P. Huntington locomotive. I remember my first grade teacher asking me, "Craig, can you read that in front of class?" And I
That's
said,
cool.
I think I can. I think I can.
I think I can.
Now, as you look on the lower lake over here on the right-hand side, you see a bunch of our feathered friends up there taking advantage of that nice shade up on the bank. Also, you might be able to catch a few of our red-eared slider turtles that are coming in there. There's about 50 turtles in that lake. They come up for air about once every 30 minutes or so. You can catch everything in this lake. Besides the fish, you can also catch crawdads which come down there. Oh, it's a lot of fun to play in that lake. Now we have a pair of Egyptian geese, which is a little bit different kind of, they sort of call this place home. They had 3 chicks this year. We call them goslings. Well, they actually had 4 goslings, but one of them
I almost fell in there, by the way. Oh, there's a rainbow. Oh,
his name was Ryan.
coming by the railroad crossing. Let's get ready.
Okay, it looks like we're getting ready to go into the train tunnel. Now this train tunnel is very spooky, and it's getting a little bit spookier because I understand we have a bunch of very large spiders decided to call this home. So inside the tunnel, it's very dark. You're okay as long as you just don't see any webs. If you see webs, that means that, oh my goodness, the spiders are out to get you. So keep an eye out. You want to keep your arms, legs, and hands inside. Also, as you go in, take a look on the right-hand side, a little ways in, you might see an old abandoned gold mine. I understand a couple of old abandoned gold miners are still there. Okay, here we go, inside the tunnel. It's getting dark in the front.
In the tunnel we go.
No, I think I'm just going to close my eyes.
Oh gosh. Oh no. Oh gosh. Oh, we made it out. We good.
Let's leave now.
All right, start ringing that bell.
Thank you, Junior Chris, for getting us through that. Now, as we run around here, we're going to be going into the train
Oh, that's
station.
cool.
Once again, a reminder, please stay seated until the train comes to a complete stop. Once it does, we'll be exiting off the right-hand side of the train and towards the locomotive. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you all for joining us here on the Irvine Park Railroad. We look forward to seeing you again in the very near future. Just let me know, and I'll let you know when it is time to safely exit the train. It's coming up in a second or 2, and it's now safe to exit. Thank you once again, ladies and gentlemen.
Why, did it take a different road?
No.
Or do I stop or something?
Yeah, we kind of did stop.
Why?
Some.
I wanted to go long, but I actually have fun riding our horse, but we went fast. I remember when we came here. Remember when we came here and it was Mrs. Cross?
Last, from what I remember, I've rode on this train at least 5 times.
Wait, wasn't this train like red and
No, it was always this color.
no, it was always red.
Remember, if a railroad has a color like if a train, oh my god, if a park ever has a train like this, it's always gonna be a different color. You don't expect them to always be the same, you know. Fun fact. And if you're wondering what this train is based off of, the CP Huntington. Honestly, this train is really cool. I've always dreamed on driving one of these ever. Probably won't, but soon.
You could get a job here and be a conductor and ride it.
It's called an engineer.
Yeah.
You don't know anything about trains, but you're trying. Oh yeah. Another thing is, some of these places even thought about removing that wheel. Not sure why, but it's gonna lose all of its character, and I hope they don't do it.
Which one?